We could get some larva eggs. Night owl, but a binge eater. Grease monkey. Cook. Ugly crier. Or a care package with larva eggs. We still don't even have beds for anybody. My hope is to take some of these things, like the gas pump and whatnot, and probably shuffle them out. Probably same deal with a lot of this extra storage. Because we've got, like... Man, I don't even know what's in half of these. I'm not sure why I have oxalate in there. I should never have mined it, but I guess it might have just... well, that's dumb. We'll see how it goes. Let's see, but we do want to work on bedrooms today, first and foremost. What I'd maybe like to do... Maybe I should have done smaller areas for, like, the living situation. We've got a room over here. Oh. I'm gonna deconstruct that ladder. We should have some new things that I can mess around with. Maybe not. Maybe it's something I gotta research? I got some more mods. But I don't know if I actually have access to it. Effectively, there should be a mod somewhere, a modded block that adds a half airlock in here. No, what was I was working on this. Okay. I don't see it. So wherever it is, it might just not be on the list. There's stuff like drywall. I was really... maybe it's just not here. Could be the mod's busted. But yeah, there should be a... oh, half mechanized airlock. Okay, that's exactly what I want. Hanging out there. But yeah, if I can have a half mechanized airlock right there, that should prevent any liquid from ever getting into this room. And then we can start making bedrooms in some of these locations. Because that should make people happier. How many people do we have? We've got 6 dupes total. Oh. It's a bit of an issue. Let's see. That should be okay. I'm just gonna put some ladder blocks up in there. Okay, and we're gonna do a half mechanized airlock right there. And that should preserve this entire zone. Semi-related, we need to work on storage because my inventory is actually full. I think we might want to... we might want to redo some of these zones and make like a super storage pit. Because yeah, instead of 4 tiles tall, I should have done 5. Because that would have the potential for just a little bit more space. The other thing we should look into is plastic ladders, but I gotta get plastic from somewhere. Which probably includes, well, that's probably something with refinement. Which I don't think we have access to yet. Well. We need access to a lot of this stuff. How hot's that water? That water's kind of hot enough. Oh right, I was working on the wild methane setup. I forgot. That was the other thing I should do. You watched the first episode for this. Looks interesting. It's a lot of fun. It's like if you took a lot of the, it's like if you mushed together Factorio and RimWorld and made it into a game. And that's actually super compelling for me. Because it more or less means that, like, I'm managing people, I'm managing a town, I'm putting things together, but it's also all being automated. Or has the potential to be automated eventually. So, what am I gonna... Right. I was going to work on... It wasn't ventilation. Down here. It was oxygen. No, it was the rust oxidizer. Let's see. How are we doing on oxygen levels? Currently, it's still good. At some point, that's going to start becoming an issue. Let's see, what else do we have? I should go back and check what some of my mods do. Because I have mods. Maybe we can go out to the main menu. What subs have been recruited? So we've got Captain Lava Cakes, which is Altorial. We got Ouija, we've got As Naps, which is Azarath. Owie the Owen, and Comrade Burrow. And Bashi. I will be adding more very slowly to the mix. Mainly just because, I can, because I don't want to have too many people, because that'd be a problem. Terms on that. Nice and low. Yeah, so pretty soon we'll be able to use this as a water source again. I might pump them from one to the other. So is the end game to colonize or get the heck off the planet? I actually have no idea. I'll be honest, I have never gotten that far. I played this game when it first came out in early access, and then pretty much haven't touched it since. Let's see, but yes, I will be grabbing some more tributes today. I'm just gonna use this as storage for the time being. It'd be really nice if you could stack them. Well, we'll figure it out. And also, thank you, Little Ben 100 for the 3-month resub. Oh. Yeah, default schedule work. No research focus. Oh, so we finished the research work. Let's see. What's I gonna work on? The liquid pipe germ sensor. But we need plastic. And the gas pipe germ sensor. Okay, so we gotta go look at refinement. Oh, we also have smart storage. Well, at the very least, let's go for brute force refinement. Eventually, I would like to work on smart storage. My one fear is I'm going to have to redo my entire base. But what I might want to do is dig upwards a little bit. We've still got a fair bit of space up there with nothing particularly terrible. Looks like it's mostly CO2 up here. So I might be able to move over to the left and effectively eventually move almost the entire human element out of this base and move it to the next one. and leave, because effectively, once we have some of these things set up, like the water sieve, some things are going to be harder to reproduce than others. Like this moving elsewhere will be difficult. So yeah, we might want to just leave many of these areas purely for automation. Once we've got proper automation, and move the human element up so we almost never have to come down here. Okay, so rust oxidizer. Rust into oxygen and chlorine. Let me take a look at ventilation. Because I could get a secondary gas pump. And filter it out. Let me take a look at this. Because yeah, that's still dealing with some of the CO2 that's just rolling around. And yeah, this room is barely breathable to begin with. That's still doing work, and it's doing fine-ish work. Let's see, you can copy-paste settings from one storage bin to the next. Oh yeah, so you can. That's kind of nice. But yeah, we're gonna have to make some kind of storage vault. Probably once we get smart storage so I can actually move things around. Captain Lava Cake's still alive. Yes, I actually haven't lost anybody yet. To some large degree because I'm playing on the more casual difficulty. I realize that that actually bothered a number of people, but for me it really does make more sense. I haven't played this game in ages. I don't really know the first thing about half this stuff, and so it felt like playing on a harder difficulty was going to be just unpleasant. Let's see, any mods for big storages? I actually already have it. Normally these things only hold 20,000 materials, and I have bumped that up. Anyway, so I'm gonna have a secondary gas pump here. Cancel that for a second. Because what we're gonna need is, if I go into ventilation, we're gonna need a gas filter. I guess actually I can put that there. Because we want this to be relatively compact. It requires salt? Okay. That requires salt. Okay, change of plans. We have salt water hanging out over here, yeah? I'm gonna put a... Actually, I'm gonna cancel that. Well... I'm gonna deconstruct that pitcher pump and move it down one more. Get rid of much of these. Because we can put down more half-mechanized airlocks. I'll get an airflow tile. We're just going to enclose that. And I'm going to have a secondary elevator running up and down this entire section. I think I'll put the ladders over one. Put it here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like they can't reach this. At some point, we'll probably want to bust in and get access to the rest of that room. Give or take. But at least we can lock that off. Because I want to have a self-contained base, for better or worse. But we are going to have to expand. Okay. So, let's see. Power supply. Okay, so you're going to take chlorine gas. Let's see. I guess we'll just put a gas vent in there. I might want to connect these rooms together. We'll see how it goes. Because we'll probably want to have some oxygen generation over in there. Oh, do we have another printing pod? Feels like that came a little bit faster. So I could get some wart seeds. Wheeze wart. Otherwise we could get narcoleptic, binge eater. Yeah, it's probably okay. I like the idea of getting the wart seed, because I don't think that's a plant I've ever gone with. So let's get the seeds. I really like these care packages. They really have kind of changed. Phosphorite. Okay, that might not be something that I have access to. We've got... No, we've got plenty. Okay, Wheezewort lets you make cool stuff. It's super valuable. Cool. Let's see. Wonder, do I sound different? Oh, did I not? I'm sorry. Nobody called me out on that. I accidentally clicked a wrong setting. How bad was it? Was it just like me being a bit deeper? Because that's probably the case. But yeah, I was setting up my headset mic. Ooh, suffocating. Suffocating? Oh. Crystalon, you just died. I'm... Well, that sucks. What was Crystalon good at? Digging. Sometimes I'd reload that shit, but you know what? I think we're just gonna accept what happened there. Okay, so we're gonna have to put a grave down. Is it... Can I make one? Tasteful memorial. I don't even know how that happened. He died doing what he loved. Yeah, so effectively, he built ladders almost all the way down, and then fell into the pit. Or maybe he had just been digging. Let's see. Let's cancel both of these. We're gonna put tile at the end. I'm concerned as to what a tasteless memorial would be. What would be tasteless for a dude that dug himself into a hole and suffocated? Probably a claustrophobia simulator, because, like... It's gotta be exactly it. But yeah, he dug straight down, and then I guess they built the ladders, but... And then I just didn't notice that he was suffocating until... Too late! Whoops! Let's see. I'm probably gonna make a oxygen diffuser down here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna use for some of this, but that's okay. One could say he even dug his own grave, and now he has to lay in it. Oh god, that's... Yeah, pretty on the nose. How's our power situation doing? It's doing okay. Oh. Right. We're about to blow a fuse, aren't we? Because switches turns power on and off. There's no way for me to split a power setup, is there? Okay, hydrogen generator. Let's see, heavy watt wire. So we might want to go for that. We also have the smart battery. Oh, that's where we get plastic. Okay. Let me take a look at coal. So I still have 7 tons of coal. Somewhere. Not sure how much that's consuming. It's probably taking a fair bit. Hey, thank you, Crystalon, for the memorial gifted subs. Decor Unit, Zetas Shadow Dragon, King of Sword, Dark Gamer, and Ellis Sayun. Thank you. Elise Yoon? I don't know. Anyway. Thank you so much. And let's get your tasteful memorial properly built. I'm gonna try and put the tasteful memorials where everybody dies. No matter how many gift subs you give. You'll never come back to life, but feel free to try. Okay, so we are going to want to switch to a completely different power setup. Problem is making these rooms work. Yeah, I really should have made these five tall. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a tile right there with the storage bin on top of it. Okay, my thoughts are, I put both coal generators here, but we split the grid. Because I can do deconstruct, we just want to do power wires. Let's see, electrical. But yeah, what I'd like to do is have this entire lower segment be its own power loop. What I'd really like is if you could have like a battery bank or something that kind of operated under its own capabilities, question mark? Okay, there we go. So this should work. This is a dead giveaway, Crystalon. Oh. Let's see. Burying dead duplicants reduces health hazards and stress on the colony. Aw, Owie. Sad Owie. We're gonna need some new people. Let's see. Should probably work on critter ranching, because I think we're gonna need that. We're also gonna need some bedrooms and some other things, because people are gonna get sad quick. Okay. So while we're here, the manual airlock. Oh, right. Man, they have to commute pretty dang far to mourn him. Who else had skills? Captain Lava Cakes does. Let's see, might as well get improved tidying. Unfortunately, we've got to increase everybody's general happiness, which means I need some rooms. So, greenhouse, stable, rec room, park, nature reserve, great hall, mess hall. We might be able to make a mess hall. We might be able to make a barracks. We have a washroom. I don't think we need a latrine. And we don't have any comfy beds, so we should do a barracks. Well, couple of options. I could convert one of these segments into... Let's see, I could convert one of these segments into a more substantive set of bedrooms. You make a breathing apparatus that you can give to your people so they can breathe longer. I can, but I need plastic for it. Okay, so we're having some serious power problems, which means I should probably up the priority on this. Get that done sooner or later. We still also need salt. Okay, so plumbing, we have the liquid germ sensor. Gas pipe germ sensor. Kiln. Clay to produce ceramic. Okay, so what does this produce? Heat. And so this is a rock crusher. It is a monstrous being. Oh, you know, the other thing I should work on is actually batteries on this. It'd be really nice if you could, like, have a wall-mounted battery. Well, I think for the time being, I guess I'm just gonna put one of those right there. Okay, so it's not perfect, but now we've got two separate power lines, which should mean I'm not overloading the line particularly hard. And then at some point we'll be able to get the better wires, and we won't have to worry about it at all. Let's see. So apparently you need a polymer press for the plastic. Yep, that's what I'm working on researching very slowly. I guess currently I'm working on advanced power regulation, because that's a little bit more pressing. But yeah, polymer press is up there. Gonna take a little while. So I think next order of business... Yeah, because I need plastic for comfy beds. So we might as well get these kind of sorted. Because we're going to have some morale issues. These aren't going to be the prettiest barracks as ever, but it'll be okay. Let's see, furniture, cotton. Wait, was there something about food poisoning? 10,000 germs. Germs? Probably look into disinfection. Some of these things are getting gross. Oh. Because these have contaminated bits in them. Polluted dirt. You know what? Why don't we do... let's see. Why don't we do a storage bin in here? Because, yeah, we've still got a little ways before this fills up. It's not that my people are producing that much polluted water, which is good. Okay, storage. So you're going to have organic, rot pile, and polluted dirt. Can I check this? Germs. You. Polluted dirt. Lumber produces some germs. And apparently briar seeds. But primarily, it's the polluted dirt that needs to get removed. Okay, so we want to go organic. Polluted dirt, copy settings. Okay, so that should help with the, contamination. We should probably haul some of this stuff pretty quick, though. Because we do not want that sitting around. Let's see. How about making a compost section? Yeah, possibly. I don't know if I need compost right now. Because I don't think I'm producing polluted dirt anywhere else. Oh, floral scent. Cute. There's also zombie spores. That's concerning. Okay, so how are we doing on research? Insufficient water. Oh, right. I did screw with my plumbing a bit. I know there was a mod for, like, a water bottler. I don't think I grabbed that, though. But, like, a powered one. Which might not actually be a terrible idea to grab. There's some interesting tech here and there. Okay. Might want to power that. Thing is, if I'm not mistaken, these things have a fairly hefty drain. 60 watts. It's not terrible, but right now my... Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably fine. Because it's only 60 watts when it's active. Okay, well, let's get a new dupe. Question. Are these rooms? Oh, room size 8 tiles. So it needs to be just a bit bigger. Somebody's going to be upset about that. But yeah, we might as well get a couple of these setups going. Priority max. So this will get us barracks. What do we need for a bedroom? Minimum size 12. So actually, it looks like these are fine. We just need one decorative something or other to make it better. Well, I like sculpting blocks. We might go overboard with a couple of these things. Considering how often these characters are just going around. Oh, that tree is good.